is way more than them damn numbers. Because numbers lie all the time. You can make the numbers say whatever you want them to say.
Hey, man, shout out to KG, man. He trying to put a team together, a group together to buy the Timberwolves, man.
Yeah, big ups to KG for that. Big ups to him for that, man. I know that'll make RC, he from Minnesota. I know he'll start being a Timberwolves fan again because otherwise, ain't no way. RC said he ain't going back. But I think that'll be dope, man. That'll be super dope because obviously them dudes up there ain't trying to win. They just up there collecting money. They up there collecting money. And then by him being that passionate, in your face kind of guy, I think it'll be dope for him to be there because then he can get in people's faces. Unlike Michael Jordan didn't get in people's faces the right way. As a matter of fact, Kevin Garnett just tweeted, "My passion is for Minnesota. The Timberwolves will be a championship team, well known, but I have a deeper affection for the city of Minneapolis. I once again want to see Minneapolis as a deserved and loving community that I know." Okay. Shout out to Kevin Garnett for trying to do the damn thing up there in the frozen tundra. I won't go to no games up there, but damn that. It'd be cold as a hole's heart up there, Jack.
You remember how Joakim Noah used to say shit to do in Cleveland?
Yeah, hey, boy. Boy, hey, nothing short of $1 million to get me to go to Minnesota in the winter ever again. I went up there in the winter once. I spit on the ground and it was froze.
I went down there for March Madness one year with with my other brother.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty nice. Well, we was in the downtown area, but it was nice.
It's a nice city. It's just, hey, man, I thought I could never go nowhere colder than Chicago, and they invented cold up there. They invent cold.
I know when I haven't been to. I've only been to three NBA arenas. I went to, of course, the old Chicago Stadium either for a Bulls game or for the circus. You know, we always
went for the circus.
And I've been to United Center. I haven't been to United Center since when Pippen came back.
Oh, okay.
That was the last time because one of my girls, she had some club seats there. And I've been to the Fieldhouse, Indiana.
Okay.
When they first built the last stadium. That was nice because it actually felt like you was in a gym, man.
Oh, that's dope.
I thought that was dope, man.
I've only been to the United Center once in the last 10 years, simply because one of the times I went, I got fucking food poisoning.
Oh, shit, man.
Me and BJ, this lady remember that lady Jackie, I saved her job? And her son was friends with Eddie Curry. And she gave me the tickets. We was right on the floor, man. Y'all mean a big old dude, man. Obviously, but he's bigger in real life than you would ever think. And
why y'all mean that on that list, man?
Yeah, because he should be. He better than Tony Parker.
As far as the impact, no.
He a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he a Hall of Famer. Tony Parker's gonna be a Hall of Famer too.
Everybody getting the NBA off. I'm up this year.
You stupid. I'm gonna watch it because it's old. But those other teams that they let try to play themselves in, you know, they just tune ups for the playoff teams pretty much.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk about the NFL, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Of course, my brother's gonna test positive because they're coming off the streets going in there. And they just announced that there's no preseason game like 40 minutes ago.
Okay, that's a good thing.
So me personally, though, I'm still saying that I don't think it's going to be an NFL season. At least not in September. I think that's too many players. What is like 90 players in training camp, man?
But it's yeah. But see, that's the thing. See, again, that's why I don't deal with stats, because they just said 95 players got tested positive for COVID. We don't know if they stars. It could be. I mean, each team come to camp with like 120 players. That could be 100. There could be 95 poop butts.
Right.
95 guys who gonna be working for UPS after this.
Yeah, they can't say who it is because that's against HIPAA laws.
Right.
So unless the player actually say, hey, man, I had the shit. You know,
right.
Well, you'll never know pretty much, man. Because a lot of the practices now is going to be closed to the public because of the safety concern.
Right.
So, I mean, but this is enough time. If you, a lot of them have what the Bears don't do it no more. But they pretty much have like rooms and dorms that they pay for training camp, though, right?
Right, in Bourbonnais, yeah, they still do it.
Yeah, so I mean, I hope it's an NFL season for fantasy purposes.
Let me tell you something, man. I all but know it's going to be an NFL season simply because 80% of the players look like me and you. And I hate to go racial or whatever, but they don't care about no poor people. They do not care about poor people, man.
Oh, and back to the NBA, they also announced a few minutes ago that they're moving up the draft lottery too. So it's going to be August the 20th instead of August the 25th. Okay, that's a big, yeah. But yeah, man, but I think they supposed to report on the 30th. The NFL, the veterans. I think the rookies supposed to already report it, right?
Yep. Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Texans.
Because they play in the Hall of Fame game. Has that been canceled yet?
Oh yeah, it's over for that.
Oh yeah, the preseason game.
Right.
Because I know the Bears are starting to sign I know they signed their second round draft pick. I don't know if they signed their other picks yet, but who you rolling with? Is it too early to talk about that, man?
It might be, but believe it or not, man, this is gonna sound like the homer pick of the year. I'm expecting the Raiders to do something good this year.
I can run with that, man. New stadium.
New stadium.
The outside of that motherfucker looks beautiful, man.
Like, a lot of people don't rock with Mike Mayock, but I think Mike Mayock is the best person to be your general manager right now for the very same reason I think Pete Carroll got down. And the reason I think Pete Carroll got down is because Pete Carroll recruited most of those guys who he drafted. He knew Cam Chancellor was good. He knew Richard Sherman was good because he coached against Richard Sherman. When you coaching and scouting these guys every year and recruiting these guys, I think that gives you an advantage. Do I think Mike Mayock is some type of genius? Hell no. But the fact that I don't like John Gruden, I'm not going to hold that against him. And the fact that I don't know if Mike Mayock is going to be good at this job, I'm not going to hold that against him. But the Raiders have been getting better every year. They secured that line. They got the running back out of Oklahoma, and the defense is starting to tick up. I'm expecting good things from the Raiders. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, but I do believe they will be in playoff contention. In regards to the Super Bowl, I'm finna go to all Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl. And what my man Truck D said, KC and Houston, and well, that must be the AFC Championship game because they're in the same conference. But okay, I'll go with if we're gonna do conferences. Tell you what, I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Chiefs and the conference championship, and I'm gonna jump all the way out the window and go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And in the NFC, I'm going Dallas Cowboys. And I'm gonna go back with Seattle. Those are my final four.
And I'm rolling with in the AFC and championship. I'm still going with the Ravens, man. Defense, they picked up a couple defensive ends. They drafted a wide receiver, right? The Ravens drafted or they signed a wide receiver. Well, I think what a lot of people ain't acknowledging is every year of even in college, Lamar has got good or better at passing each year, even in college.
Can't doubt that.
I'm expecting him to be better at that. So I'm going with the Ravens. And damn, the Chargers had a fucking quarterback. I'll roll with them, man. But I'm gonna go with the Ravens so far, and you can't count out the Chiefs, man.
Yeah. What do you think about my man saying, giving the LeBron speech? Not 5, not 6, not no. It's in other words, is Patrick Mahomes, is he being overhyped, or is he getting the appropriate hype for what he has accomplished in the way he's played?
I think it's appropriate. I mean, as far as his impact on the game, because what that dude at quarterback, he kind of like him. I know you didn't like him, but Brett Favre was kind of like that same talent. He just don't turn the ball over like that. But Brett Favre can throw 4 or 5 interceptions and still do a winning drive to win the game. But with the way their offense is set up, man, with their speed at receiver, they got actually 2 good running backs.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to rule out the Chiefs, but I wouldn't rule out the Broncos might make some noise this year too, man, because that defense gonna be on point, man.
Like Trick Dice. Anthony Lynn gonna get his ass fight.
The Raiders also, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough division, man. And again, I'm not doing the homer thing. It's just if Tyrod Taylor cannot turn over the ball, Chargers gonna be tough. If Derek Carr playing for this money, because that's what nobody's talking about. Derek Carr's gonna be playing for money this year. They're gonna be tough. The Chiefs are tough. The Broncos tough as hell. Who's your dark horse? Who's the team? Because every year a team come out of nowhere. Who's your team that's gonna come out of nowhere?
I'm rolling with the Browns, man. I know that's a trendy pick, either the Browns or the Bills, but I'm leaning towards the Browns.
Browns.
If Slam beating the quarterback up for his play the whole season, and I think that his overrated buddy, as you call their quarterback, I think he'll have a good year this year too, man. And Odell's coming back, he's gonna be healthy. I'm rolling with the Browns as my dark horse this, man.
Okay.
Now the Bills, don't sleep on the Bills either, because they got a solid defense. Even though Josh Allen's overthrowing motherfucking Calvin Johnson, but still he's a threat to run, and it's hard to defend against those type of players. If they run the ball and play ball control, the Bills could be a dark horse team too, man.
My dark horse team is going to be the Miami Dolphins.
Not this year. Next year, yeah. But not this year. Because Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to be their starter. And he'll give you a good, out of 6 games, probably 3 of those games, fantasy-wise, he's going to kill. But he's going to give the ball away a couple times. He got some James Winston in him. I think that's what James Winston got that from the last couple of years.
I'm going to go with them simply because I got a lot of faith in that damn coach. And I kept telling y'all all last year that coach was not trying to lose. He was getting rid of all the Rudy pools.
Yeah, but you got that team that got a